Hello and welcome to The Buzz. I'm Tom Beamer, just like I was last week. This week, though, is going to be a little different than last week because we're going to take a little basketball hiatus. Wednesday was National Signing Day, where recruits signed their letters of intent. We're going to run down a lot of the football signees. We're going to start with Wayne State College. Wayne State College brought in 3 area recruits this year. I actually have paper in front of me because I'm not going to be able to remember them all without it. Hunter Henry, a wide receiver from Boone Central, who had 4 catches for over 100 yards in the state championship against Norfolk Catholic, will join Laurel Concord Forward's Justin Saunders, as well as Battle Creek quarterback Travis Wright. Concordia University in Seward, Nebraska also has quite a few area kids. There's 3 of them. Michael Headland of O'Neill. He's a quarterback, a dynamic quarterback run-pass threat, as you see right here. Concordia also got a Battle Creek player in Casey Johnson. Johnson is a heck of a lineman. They also have a Boone Central recruit in Halleck Lehman. Lehman is a lineman. He is 6'6". He puts on a little bulk. He's going to be pretty hard to stop as well. He's going to also line up on the defensive side of the ball with Casey Johnson. Now there's a couple Norfolk High kids who are going to be going to Midland University. Terrence Dawson and Cody Merchant, they signed their letters of intent to become Warriors. Now there weren't a whole lot of flashy scholarship signings in the area this year, but there were 2 flashy walk-ons, those being Norfolk Catholic seniors Jordan Beller and Connor Ketter. They are both going to become Nebraska Cornhuskers. Beller, who quarterbacked the team to 3 straight state championships, is going to try his luck as a punter. And if you ever saw him punt, he's got a heck of a leg and he's very good at pinning the opponent deep in their own territory. Connor Ketter is going to line up at tight end for the Huskers. And if you've seen Ketter, not only in his football uniform or out of his football uniform, he has that Division I tight end type of body. One state college whose recruiting class really stands out to me because 3 of the recruits in this class were on our all-area teams. They figured to have a lot of success in the future is Doane College. Doane signed Aaron Hanlon and Nate Meyer of Pierce. Meyer was actually being considered to be one of those preferred walk-ons at Nebraska. They also got Tanner Mazur of Boone Central. Well, imagine him lining up behind a guy like Aaron Hanlon, who actually is going to play defensive line, and then a backfield of Tanner Mazur with Nate Meyer running behind him. That just seems to me like, for a state college Doane size, they got a lottery victory. Lucas Osborne of Pierce is also going to join Doane College. He will line up as a linebacker. Tyler Pettit of Pierce is also going to be attending Briar Cliff. But the big one, Nathan Bazata. Not only is it a big signing, he's a big guy. And he is going to become an Iowa Hawkeye. I talked a little bit with Nathan earlier this week. Here's what he had to say.
What was it about Iowa exactly that really drew you in?
Just, I don't know, like the people there were exactly like, I don't know, they're friendly like Howells people, and it was just, it's a big town, but it didn't feel like that. The atmosphere felt like it was a small town community, but in reality it isn't. But it's just, the people there are awesome, and that's what made me decide quick too. So,
what was it about the coaching staff and your recruiters particularly that really drew you to Iowa?
Coach Morgan, my position coach, and my recruiting coach, and he seems to have a lot of faith in me and doesn't care if I'm 6'2", and if he would rather have me 6'4". He doesn't care about height, and he doesn't care. He just cares about how hard you go and if you have a motor, and that's what I liked about it. They didn't judge you on how tall you were or how fast you were or whatever.
We're going to talk a little bit more about basketball next week, though. Until then, read your paper, check out NorfolkDailyNews.com.